We know that the judgment of the living will begin the general judgment at the Sunday law. But in the church, represented by the 10 virgins of Matthew 25, you have them making decisions before the crisis. Let me ask you, if you were one of the 10 virgins and you had to get oil in your lamp, is midnight a good time to go out and try to look for oil? How about 11 o'clock at night? No, the longer you wait, the harder it becomes to get oil in your lamp. You have to do it early in the evening, 7, 8 o'clock, maybe 9 o'clock latest. And then you have your oil, and then you wait it out. But if you're going to wait until a crisis to look for oil, Jesus made it clear, none of those that waited till the midnight got oil. Or at least they weren't allowed into the wedding. When they did come with some kind of oil, they must have found something, a fake oil. Maybe it was synthetic oil instead of real olive oil. I don't know. But whatever they found, they came and knocked on the door thinking, oh, now we can get in. And the bridegroom says, I never knew you. Who are you? You're not part of the team that was waiting for me because you weren't getting ready before. That would be so sad when, well, I used to think maybe 50% of the church, 5 virgins were ready and 5 were not. And then Sister White made a statement like, not 1 in 20. Today, it's not even 1 in 100. Why do I think that? Because if God could have had 144,000 people ready before now, He would have come already. And we have over 20 million Adventists on the books. And all we needed was, out of 14 million, 1 in 100. So if God hasn't put His 144,000 together again, it's because not even 1 in 100 has been ready. You think God loves wars? You think the First World War, the Second World War were things that He wanted to come on the earth? He wanted to come in the early 1900s. The Sunday law was ready. Everything was in place. You had Billy Sunday preaching everywhere. You had D.L. Moody preaching everywhere. There was an awakening throughout the Christian churches. There were all you needed was the fuel was ready. You needed a spark of the righteousness by faith message. And the Adventist church leaders said, we don't want this. Send Ellen G. White, send her to Australia, send Elder Wagner to London, and keep Jones in America. Let's separate these 3 that are preaching everywhere. And for more than 300 times, Sister White wrote, it's too late to do what we could have done.